annoying. It kind of looks like a cookie. Welcome back to JohnJohn Juanton, and today we're gonna make gluten-free pancakes. And you always want adult supervision for the pans in the fire. So let's get started. So you will be needing milk, chocolate chips if you want to make it more flavorful, pancake baking mix, and eggs and butter, syrup, and more for the pancakes to go on. We'll get to that later, what ingredients you can get it on. And let's go. First, we will need the mix in the bowl, the pancake mix. And since I'm gluten-free, sometimes I need to have gluten-free, and it's really good that way. So we're gonna have to take this out. Pause. Okay, now let's open it. So I'm gonna get some scissors. And always when you're walking, hold them like this. That's good. Okay. And about what you wanna do with these, they'll have instructions on the back also. But what I'm doing is recommending two cups, so, and also like that, right? Down carefully, make sure they're not spilled. Then I'll grab here. And then another tip to do, just when you're pouring the flour, make it over, so if you miss it and it goes everywhere, it will go in the pan. So I'm gonna try that. Now I don't need to be so cautious. See, it went in the bowl. Now, this, you probably need a knife. And, yeah, that's perfect. And then you pour it in. Okay, so what you will need to do next after you pour the flour is you're gonna need a cup of like something like what? You will need a measuring cup, and it needs 1 cup high. And if you don't have a measuring cup that's 1 cup high, you could use something else that's like 1 cup, like you could probably like measure something that's 1 cup. You need a 1 cup measuring cup, so you can pour milk that's 1 cup high. No, redo. After we pour the flour, we're gonna need a measuring cup that's 1 cup high to pour milk in. So I would recommend doing this over the bowl, kind of like the flour. So like if you spill it, would go into the cup. So, and you have to be really careful. So I should say, let me see. Now you probably want to set it down. And then, see, that's a little too much. So I'm gonna carefully pour a little in. And I should say that's good. See, it's like basically there. It's okay if it's a little too small or a little too much. Don't make it exactly, can't be perfect. After you pour 1 cup of the milk, you're gonna wanna have 1 egg. So we're gonna go get the eggs. And here's the extra tip. You always want to crack an egg into here instead of like right into the pan. You want to do it in a separate bowl, because if you get a shell in there, something, you don't want to just pick it out, and it will just spread germs, and you don't want to spread germs. Oh, I just forgot to tell you, make sure to wash your hands so your hands are clean. So let's open this up. This egg looks cool. Oh, how about the green egg? Okay, we have a green egg. Out of all of these, there's 1 more, I think, but this one looks good. So we're gonna crack it. And then always make it over your hand. Now you probably want to pour this in. Then have to be carefully, because Make sure to do it very carefully over the pan. And when this happens and it look all gooey, that means you're getting close. And if it's getting orange like this, you're doing good. Okay, so I've been mixing for a while and I still see this gooey stuff. And that probably, like, if you see that still white flour, that means probably you need more milk. If you see more like milk in there, you probably need more flour. It's like those are the combination. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more milk. Not like an extra half cup or a whole cup. So very carefully. That's probably good. And then you just start mixing it even more. See, now look, it's getting better. So you will want to make it not too runny, but a little runny. I did this off cam. I added a little more milk. And it might take forever to mix, but don't give up. It's actually really simple. And if you have this texture and it's like kind of like dripping like that, you're good. And it also kind of looks like vanilla if you come close. Look at how it looks like, and that's how you always want it. Next, let's go cooking. Please don't do this without your parents nearby. So you probably want it to the low or medium half. So, and you want to push it down, wait until the fire, then turn it. You're gonna need chocolate chips like earlier, chocolate chips. So here they are. You can maybe take a steak pig and eat them. So after you put it on the low to medium heat, you want it on medium and let it heat up. You're gonna want to put butter because you don't like butter. You probably want a teaspoon of butter, and then after you put the teaspoon of butter, you probably want another spoon to scoop it off. I did the butter already off cut. I would recommend doing like one pancake. Well, it kind of depends on how big is your pan or how small is your pancake. Now you can pour it in. Now add a few chocolate chips all over. And then probably if you forgot to do all over, do everywhere. And then just let it sit for a little bit. I'm not lying, it kind of looks like a cookie. So it's gonna spread out. Oh, look at that chocolate chip, it's melting off. Yeah, I'm ready to flip it. Yeah, up under it.
There you go.
You should probably put a little pressure on it. Not too much, like slam, slam, slam. Just a little, so it's like nice and calm. Probably about time to put it on a plate. Now you want to put on your toppings, like whatever you want, like chocolate chips, whipped cream, cherries, all of that stuff. It's so yummy. I regret it. You will love it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.